Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here to review some comics for the week. First of all, Darkwing Duck number 3. Okay, I don't want to open this because if you've been reading this, then there are going to be some spoilers, but I just don't want to reveal it because it's a very good issue. Again, if you're a fan of this TV series when it was out, then I would definitely recommend getting the series because it's been a fun ride, and this issue really answers all the questions about what happened, what made Darkwing Duck retire, what's different about Quackerjack, and who's behind the crime bots. Alright, now for Marvel. Amazing Spider-Man number 640. Ugh. Chapter 3 in the One Moment in Time. This sucks, alright? This is pretty lame, alright? Apparently the nurse that was monitoring Peter and May was working for the Kingpin, and the Kingpin sent an assassin to try to kill Anna Watson. But Mary Jane shows up, gets him out of the house, and then Spider-Man shows up to save the day, and it's revealed that the assassin is the fat guy that fell on Spider-Man way back in Chapter 1. And now Peter realizes he has no choice, so he goes and asks Doctor Strange to erase his identity from the world. And apparently Doctor Strange needs the help of Mr. Fantastic and Tony Stark. I don't know what that means, but this was just pretty dull for me. I mean, One Moment in Time, it's just, I hate it. I hate it as much as I hate One More Day, okay? Avengers Academy number 3. Now, some people have heard of the Scared Straight program, which is something they do a lot in schools. Well, Avengers Academy has it too, where they're going to go to the raft and meet with the Thunderbolts. Alright, we get a little backstory for Hazmat about how she discovered her powers. And we also have some guest instructors at the Academy today. Iron Fist and Valkyrie. And as the team's getting ready to go to the raft, it's revealed that Robbie Baldwin, aka Speedball, still has to activate his powers like he did when he was Penance, which involves giving himself scars with spikes. And when they get to the Academy, the raft, they meet Luke Cage. He shows them around then they meet with the Thunderbolts, first Ghost, then the Juggernaut, and Moonstone. And this is funny where Reptile asks Juggernaut to say, "Can you say nothing can stop the Juggernaut?" And it's revealed that Hazmat can apparently create electromagnetic pulses, and she, Metal, and Veil go to see Osborn to get revenge on him for torturing them. Alright, Avengers Academy number 3. This is still a fun series. I like it. It's very interesting to see these kids since they were all tortured, and some of them want to become heroes, others are just really ticked off that they lied to them about having the potential to become the greatest supervillains. So I'm interested to see which ones become villains and which ones become heroes. Alright, Brightest Day number 8. And just like that, after the great issue we had from number 7, this one greatly brings the series down because all we get is just stuff we probably knew. John Jones learns he's not the last Green Martian, and Hawkman learns the origin of Hawkworld, creates an army, and then Shira learns that the leader of Hawkworld is none other than her mother. And now John Jones finds out finds a telepathic black hole in Star City, and that's where it ends. Nothing really exciting here, so yeah. Alright, Green Lantern 51. This really wasn't that exciting for me. I mean, I couldn't exactly feel any kind of good. I mean, there were some good things in this. Ganthet agrees to work for the cyborg Superman, if only so that he can stop making the Black Lanterns kill themselves. And Kyle Rayner, Sornick, and John Stewart are able to work on rallying the people of Stella's planet. And when Ganthet loses another Black Alpha Lantern, he experiences grief for the first time, which is pretty interesting. And the 3 remaining lanterns are able to get the get the cyborgs to rise up by creating an image of Stella and giving them a motivational speech, but then when their power levels are taken away by Boudica, they don't do jack. And hopefully Hanu shows up and takes out Boudica, since he doesn't use his ring so much. Well, basically at all. I mean, I think he only uses it in space to fly, but other than that, he doesn't use it. So he basically basically takes out Boudica, and in her last moments, her true personality comes out, and and with her last dying breath, she gives her power back to Kyle, John, and Sornik. So yay, we're gonna have a fight next issue. This was alright, a bit boring, but still, it was alright. I mean, Ganthet experiences grief for the first time since he was the only Guardian to keep his emotions, so now he's experiencing that for the first time. Alright, now Batman Beyond, number 3, The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, Bruce Wayne does not wear the dark suit, does not wear the bat suit again, sorry, it's a little misleading. Terry's fighting Hush, thinking about how he's tired, and how he hasn't been Terry McGinnis in a while, so he's fighting back, and Bruce keeps telling him to respond or else he'll shut down the suit. Unfortunately, Terry can't save Calendar Man, and and basically, when Bruce starts questioning him about whether or not he's doing his best job, Terry tells him if he doesn't like him, then shut up. And the next morning, Terry's eating dinner and talking to his family. Then has some more girlfriend troubles, which was a repetitive theme amongst the TV show, which was Terry always having to explain to Dana where he was. And it's revealed that Bruce Wayne was actually working on a bunch of Batman robots. This kind of takes him back to Kingdom Come, to when Bruce was old, and after his identity was discovered, he decided to build a bunch of Bat robots to patrol Gotham City. And Terry thinks he's being replaced, but Bruce says that he's only doing this so that Terry will have some backup, because he doesn't think Terry's fully up to the job. But Terry says that if Bruce doesn't need backup, he does, and once he catches Hush, he can have the suit back. And Terry sees Tim Drake again and asks him if he knows anything and if he's still experiencing blackouts like when he was possessed by the Joker. Nice little callback to that movie, by the way. And then Tim gives him the number of someone else who can help him. And on his way, though, Terry runs into the new Catwoman, but she escapes. And it's revealed that Terry goes to meet Dick Grayson, which probably was pretty obvious. And the new Catwoman put a tracer on Terry so that Hush could find him. And Hush was going to kill her. Alright. Now, I'm excited for what's going to happen next issue. I liked how they did kind of make a Kingdom Come reference with the building of the Bat robots. And I liked how Terry sees Tim Drake again. And now we're finally going to figure out what Dick Grayson has been up to. So, yeah. Batman Beyond is still a pretty great series. I mean, this wasn't really the best issue, I'd say, but it's still great. And just like Darkwing Duck, if you love the TV show, then you'll probably like this. Okay, well, that's all I have to say. Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.